Love to see it.
All right, happy Thanksgiving, Deja and Alyssa and everyone at home. I think a lot of people are actually awake at this time on Thanksgiving because the preparation. It's all about the preparation today as you're waiting for family and friends to come over. Live look outside in Philadelphia. Clear skies this morning, but man, do we feel a difference as we are heading out the door. So yesterday, temperatures were really nice, felt like maybe the start of spring. All of that has gone by the wayside, and we are waking up to temperatures in the 40s, 30s in some spot. And the story for Thanksgiving is going to be that wind chill, what it actually feels like compared to the real temperatures there. So in Philadelphia, 44 degrees. 39 degrees down the shore, Atlantic City, in Millville, 39 as well, in Coatesville here in Chester County. So yes, it is going to be cold as you are heading out early on your Thanksgiving morning. If you are heading to maybe the parade, make sure you are bundled up appropriately here as we take a look at some of the wind gusts. Some of them are not reading, but last check, maybe 15 minutes ago, Philadelphia was reporting gusts around 28 miles an hour. So right now, as you are heading out, it's going to feel like the 30s. Deja, I'll send it back to you. And it is Thanksgiving, so we'll talk that Turkey Day forecast. We're also going to talk the Black Friday forecast if you're heading out nice and early tomorrow morning. I'll have all those details coming up after the break. Stay with us. Here we are talking about the Thanksgiving Day parade in Philadelphia. It's going to be on the colder side, so Thanksgiving is always an interesting holiday. Sometimes we've got warmer temperatures. Sometimes we're really getting into that holiday spirit with the cold. And it's one of those years that it's going to feel cold outside with a temperature around 41 degrees. Cloudy conditions right now. The winds are really going to pick up, and that is in turn going to make it feel a lot colder than 41 degrees. So let's take a look at the feels like temperatures right now in and around Philadelphia. Feels like 33 degrees, feels like 29 degrees in Allentown, Reading. If you're down the shore, I know some people head down the shore to celebrate the Thanksgiving holiday. Atlantic City, it feels like 33 degrees. Wildwood feels like 35 degrees. Now, if we take a look at what it's going to feel like later throughout the morning, it's pretty much the same. We're holding into the low 30s, upper 20s. So you want to make sure you are bundled up as you are heading out, maybe heading to the grocery store for any last minute Thanksgiving prep, or again, heading to some of those turkey trots, family football games, all the fun stuff we see as a part of the tradition. Right around 12:30, it's going to feel like 37 degrees in Philadelphia. We are still in the upper 30s in the Lehigh Valley, or low 30s rather, upper 30s down the shore. And I know a lot of people eat around 3, 4 o'clock for Thanksgiving. So right around 4:15, if your plans are to be outside, you might have some cold turkey. It's going to be 33 degrees in Philadelphia at that time, or feel like 33 degrees rather. And pretty much we are holding these temperatures throughout the rest of the day. Now, if you are doing some Black Friday shopping, let's take a look early on Friday morning around 8:30. We are going to feel like we are in the low 20s in and around Philadelphia, in the teens in some areas. So that Black Friday forecast for you with temperatures right around 43 degrees. The winds are sticking around from today through tomorrow. Gusts tomorrow up to about 30 miles an hour. I'll send it back to you. She will be very mad if she sees something in the trash that could have gone to the fox, okay?
Don't you throw away those scraps. That's hilarious.
So no animal left behind. Okay, live look outside in Center City, Philadelphia. Clear skies right now. We've got some cloud coverage with us, but no inclement weather in terms of any rain. We're not talking about fog. I know fog was a story yesterday. So let's take a look at those current temperatures, because the story for Thanksgiving is going to be the cold and it's going to be the wind. We're really dropping off compared to the temperatures that we saw yesterday. Right now in Philadelphia, 44 degrees, but we are feeling more like we are in the 30s, even the upper 20s if you're in areas like Allentown and Reading. Allentown right now about 40 degrees, down the shore cold as well, 39 degrees in Atlantic City, and the winds are really playing a big part in today's forecast. So a lot of the readings actually not showing up, which is not ideal, but if you take a look here, Allentown about 25 miles an hour gusts, 21 in Pottstown, 23 in Coatesville. And that's pretty much the same deal in and around Philadelphia. So make sure you are bundled up as you're heading out early on your Thanksgiving. Deja, over to you. Deja, and if you are heading out the door, getting an early start on all your Thanksgiving Day festivities, let's take a look at our current conditions in Philadelphia. 41 degrees, and yes, we are in the 40s, but we feel like we're in the 30s because some of the winds that are expected throughout our day gusting up to 30 to 35. So if you're looking for that weather headline for Thanksgiving, it is cold and it is windy. So let's take a look at the feels like temperatures right now. Feels like 32 degrees in Philadelphia, feels like the upper 20s in Allentown, Doylestown, feels like the mid 30s down the shore if you're in Atlantic City or Wildwood. And this is pretty much the real feels for the day today. Around 9 o'clock this morning, we are still in the low 30s, upper 20s. If you're heading out around lunchtime, maybe to start some of that travel, if you've got local travel, and that's where you're going to be heading to some of the Thanksgiving dinners. It's 36 degrees in Philadelphia. It'll feel like 29 in Allentown. It'll feel like 37 degrees in Dover, Delaware. And then right around that Thanksgiving dinner, whether you eat 3, 4 o'clock, let's take a look right around 3:45. It'll feel like 34 degrees in Philadelphia, 30 in Doylestown, 34 in Mount Holly, 33 degrees in Wilmington. So this cold air is going to stick around, and this is the forecast pretty much for Friday as well. For Black Friday, the cold and the wind. Tomorrow morning, if you're getting out early for some of those deals, it's going to feel like 22 degrees in Philadelphia and the teens north and west of the city. So let's talk about that Black Friday forecast. I know a lot of people now do most of this online, but if you're still into the tradition and you want to get out the door, make sure you've got all the layers. 43 degrees, that'll be the high, but those winds gusting again right around 30 to 35 miles an hour. 7-day forecast shows today partly cloudy conditions. Again, even though the temperature is reading 45 degrees, it's going to feel
crying this morning.
I don't like turkey.
I don't either.
Me either.
I don't
eat it.
I agree.
Okay.
None of us do.
Wow. That was
a no for
really
me.
easy to have
No.
everybody in the studio agree because there's only 3 of us here on Thanksgiving and we all don't like turkey. Anyone else out there?
Hello.
Is there? Okay, no, it's Thanksgiving. Good morning. Maybe you're up and getting ready for your meal later on. Live look, Center City, Philadelphia. We are looking good in terms of weather. No fog out there, no rain. So the story for Thanksgiving is going to be the cold and the wind. Let's give you a look at some of the temperatures right now. But remember, the real feels because of the wind chill actually a lot lower than this. So 43 degrees in Philadelphia feels more like the upper 30s. And as those winds continue to gust throughout our day, reaching gusts of 30 to 35 miles an hour, it's actually going to feel like the low 30s for your Thanksgiving. 39 in Allentown, feeling more like the 20s down the shore, same deal as around Philadelphia. So let's talk about the Turkey Day forecast. Throughout the day, 7 o'clock this morning, partly cloudy conditions, 41 degrees. That pretty much holds in the mid to low 40s throughout the rest of the day. But remember, I'm going to keep saying it because I don't want you to see these temperatures and think, okay, that's not that bad. Maybe just throw on a sweater. No, you need that jacket as you head out the door because with winds gusting around 35 miles an hour, it's going to feel like the low 30s for your Thanksgiving holiday. Deja, over to you.